What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining me on another episode of BTT Buy That Toy. I think we're just going to do a little toy talk. It is a rainy and gloomy day here in Little Rock, Arkansas, and there's not a whole lot to do. And man, I got a couple of pickups or some things that I just want to rehash and go back over with everybody, just point some things out, man, and just enjoying the day. Probably crack some stuff open and, man, just talk about it, man. Let's see how it goes, man. So yeah, man, I'll jump right in, man. I'll start off with this guy, man. The M. Bison Jada action figure, man. I don't have all of his accessories in front of me. He's got different things like head sculpts and stuff like that. But man, if you guys are into the Jada Street Fighter line, these figures look amazing. Look at that. He's got a wire cloth cape that literally stays in the air as if it's being posed. So you don't have this in figures at this price point. For $24.99, Jada is killing it with these Street Fighter figs, and I'm loving them. I didn't even plan on getting into that line. The first one I brought was Ken, just because Ken was my boy. He was my favorite fig, or my favorite character on Street Fighter. And then I was like, oh man, this thing is amazing. And I found Dalzine, had to get him. And then I saw the Target exclusive Chun-Li. I'm not buying every color that comes out, but I'm hooked. I'm buying them all now. It's just a great line. They're really posable, really fun, solid accessories that look like they came straight out of the video game. Man, you gotta check those things out if you get the opportunity, man. Man, I'll go over a couple of things and just point some stuff out. I want to pause and interject. If you're following me over on Instagram, you probably saw some of this stuff. I think I'm a little more active on Instagram. Definitely check me out. Same name, @BuyThatToy. I think that I'm still trying to figure out the best way to really drive this channel. I've thought about doing the toy hunts, and you'll see one or two on the show channel here and there, but I just don't know if toy hunts are really for me. Honestly, I feel like the merchandise in my stores doesn't change enough. Even though I'm checking, it's literally the same thing. So I don't know how appealing that'll be. I don't have like 30,000 stores that I can go to, or nor do I have time to do that. So I don't know. We'll see about the toy hunting thing. I think the pickups and showcases and talking about the figs probably work a little bit better for me. But man, let me know what you guys think, man. Drop me a line. Put something in the comments. Love to hear from you. But let me rehash and show you a couple of things that I picked up. So boom, jumping back in, I found the Venom McFarlane statue, y'all. Man, I gotta open this thing up. It is going on a shelf. It looks big and buff and beefy, and I can't wait to throw that in. It's off of issue 316 of The Amazing Spider-Man, and it just looks so good. I don't even really want to get rid of that box. It looks so great. So this is just a good looking sculpt and statue. It feels pretty light, but I think I'm going to enjoy it nevertheless. I think it was only $29.99. Definitely something that I personally am going to enjoy. Let's see here. Let's go over a couple of other things that I want to point out. I showed you M. Bison. I showed you the Venom. I think that those were the major things that I wanted to do that were outside of this realm. Now, let me say this. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but there are a gazillion, bazillion versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right now. You've got everything from the comic book line being made, to NECA making their version of the animated series, to different things from the actual show that's out now, to the retro stuff. They're remaking the figures from when we were kids, and then the Last Ronin stuff. And me personally, I love the Turtles, even the movie stuff. But there is so much Ninja Turtle stuff to collect. There's no way I'm going to buy it all. But wait. There's something that's going on that I'm noticing, that I'm seeing. And hey, I'm not trying to say that I want everything on sale, but I have been able to find a lot of turtle stuff on sale. And I hope you guys are finding the same stuff. And some of this stuff I've gone over before in other pickups, but I just want to show it off so that you guys can remember to make sure that you go to Walmart, go to Targets, check the clearance section, look for the stuff that's on sale. You never know what you're going to find. Just check it out. I've also been seeing that a lot of figures are starting to show up at Ross, where they've got different best action figures available. I just saw that the Best Action Crane popped up at a Ross, and I've got that figure on the shelf back here. He's in the back. It's really a solid figure. I paid 30, 35 bucks for it. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing it at Ross for $14.99. If you can buy that fig for $14.99, absolutely buy it. Might buy another one just to keep in box, who knows. But let me show you a couple of things. Just talking about the sales and stuff. So real quick, this is not Turtles, but it falls in the sale category. Alien, NECA, boom, blickety blot out, brand new in box, Xenomorph, the Ultimate Edition, $18.75. That's literally 50% off. I love the Xenomorphs. I love having multiple of these. I like how they redid the Kenner line. They started re-releasing the figures that came out as toys, like the Rhino Alien, the Panther Alien. They did these as NECA Ultimate figures, and I've been able to find those cheap. So I'm gonna keep picking them up where I can find them. So this thing, $18.75, found it in Target, or excuse me, Walmart on the clearance aisles. Check your clearance aisles. Great pickup. Very happy about that. Let me show you something else I found. Again, clearance aisles. Now, this was not a line that I was really looking to get into, but when I find them on sale like this, I gotta check them out. $18.75, Leonardo, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I love the Universal Monstars versions of the Turtles when I was a kid. Didn't have a bunch of them, but these are pretty cool. For the price, man, I hold on to it. Who knows? I might put it back on sale. I'm not sure if I'll keep it or not, but I couldn't pass up that price. It just looks so good. And I've heard good things about these guys. $18.75, can't pass it up. Gotta check it out. Another one, the Wolfman Raphael. Now, this is one I actually wanted because Raph is my favorite. I love red. In case you guys can't really tell, red glasses, red shirt. You'll see this popping up on the channel and everything pretty often. But Raphael, can't get him in the camera. There we go. Raphael is my guy. Got a little glare. He looks so dope. And so I'm probably going to end up opening this guy pretty soon. But again, $18.75. You got to check your clearance aisles and walk down the aisles. Something else that I've got to show you guys from a clearance standpoint of whatnot, walking down the aisles. Boom. I've shown this off before, but I just want to show it again because I'm still seeing these and I'm seeing the price drop even lower. I paid 35 bucks. I wanted the Turtles, the foot soldiers from this just because when I'm doing photography and different things, I thought it would be cool to have some extra ninja bodies. I feel like these guys would probably like cross apply and you can reference them with G.I. Joes or Batman and Superman and all of that stuff. It's just beat them up guys, or even the Turtles. These are the movie Turtle figs, Secret of the Ooze, found them on sale. Now I paid 35, but I'm starting to see these things for 16. I personally don't need any more, but check them out. And the accessories, look at the accessories. Again, check your Walmart clearance aisles. These NECA figs that came out at Walmart over a year or two ago, they're really starting to clearance out. Something else that I picked up from the Walmart clearance. Well, this one actually, it's at Walmart on clearance, but I found this at Best Buy on clearance. Last Ronin Sinjabot. Is that what it is? Yeah, Sinja Patrol Bot. Check that out. Now, this guy was 25. I really want another one, but I'm trying to be sneaky and see if I can get it for a little bit lower. Sinjabot for 25 felt good. Same thing I said with the foot soldiers. These guys are guys that I feel like you can reference them in a lot of different ways. He can fight Turtles, he can fight G.I. Joe guys, he can fight different things. And I like the accessories and the way that they look. So I'm gonna have to crack that guy open soon. I got my eye on another one in a Target's clearance aisle. It's right now, excuse me, not Target, Walmart clearance aisle. Right now it's listed for 25. I'm trying to see if I can catch it at 15 or lower. I don't need a million, but hey, if I can have 2 or 3 a nice army builder, I'll take it, you know, especially if I can get it at a good price. Walk the clearance aisle. That's the theme of the show. Walk the clearance aisle, all right? Check this out. Not something that I felt like I had to have, but for this price, I was not leaving it in the store. The Wanderer, $12 from the Last Ronin. So the Wanderer, spoiler alert, if you are not familiar with the Last Ronin, by all means, stop listening. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering this correct, I might be wrong. Maybe this isn't from The Last Ronin because it doesn't reference The Last Ronin, but I'm going to pretend like it's from The Last Ronin. If I'm remembering this correctly, the Wanderer is Michelangelo's character before he starts to become the last Ronin and go and try to avenge his brothers after they all passed away. He's just kind of lost and he's out in the atmosphere just checking everything out and seeing what's going on. And he doesn't have a mask and he's just got on like this burlap sack and he's in the wilderness finding himself, training himself and getting stronger. And this is before he takes up the mantle as the last Ronin. $12, regular price $35. Nowhere in the world I could leave it on the shelf, man. And if you haven't read The Last Ronin, man, you gotta check it out, man. That was good. That great price. I couldn't pass that up. Not a figure I had to have, but I had to have it for that price. Another one. Now, this is what started me down the path of wanting to collect all of these guys. So $10, I found this Michelangelo. I didn't plan on buying these versions of the turtles. I just don't need every iteration of every turtle that comes out. But guys, for $10, brand spanking new, what? Number 11, Mikey, brand new in box. Everything is there, what? I had to get this for the Tensky. So I got the Mikey. He looks pretty good. And I was like, sure, I'll have him. No big deal. I'm not buying any more of those turtles. But wait, there's more. Then I found Leonardo. Leonardo for 15 bucks, the same version. It's the Last Ronin version. So he's got his leather armor and all of that stuff on. He's got his katanas in different hands, different head sculpts and all of that. Well, only one different. I'm saying different like there are a million. But this really makes me want the Raphael and the Donatello. And I'll be honest with you, the Donatello like this, now it really looks good. I probably would pay regular price for the Donatello just to complete the set. I'm not in a rush to do it, but I'll get it at some point. But 15 bucks on the Last Ronin. Bro, I mean, these are like premium action figures, right? You got your Hasbro, your what am I trying to say? I'm drawing up like McFarlane's, like solid action figures. We get some of those and they feel good. That neckline is just a step up. And so the figures feel a little bit better to me, a little bit more so. And then you got your stuff that goes a little bit further. That's, you know, out of my price range right now. Maybe one day I'll get one. Your SH Figuarts, your Mundos and all of that. I haven't quite crossed into that realm. I'm sure I will at some point. But anyway, I say that to say that these NECAs feel really good, you know, like Super 7s and all of that stuff. So, and the last thing I found, once again, it was the price that sold me. It was The Secret of the Ooze, Kino and Foot Soldier. I know if you're my age, you remember this movie. Kino was so cool to us. Ernie Reyes Jr., I believe is his name. This guy was the man in the late 80s, early 90s, man, just because of this. So you get another Foot Soldier, which I love. And then on top of all that, you got this nice little boxing bag situation. Can you see that? I know that there's a glare. I'm gonna figure out my setup and work it out a little bit more so. But you got this nice little like heavy bag and you got the mutagen. $16, y'all. Walk that clearance aisle. Check it out. You gotta walk the clearance aisle, man. There's so much stuff. Like, I'm looking down here at my feet and I probably spent what, 120 bucks or so on this stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit more. Do the math if you want to. I'm not going back and doing it. But all of that stuff is clearance stuff. But there's one more thing, and I'm extremely happy to have this. Once again, clearance, long game, paid off. Now, I know everybody isn't crazy about this, but I am extremely excited to have it. That's right, y'all. Biggie, biggie, biggie. I need some music, some sound effects. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem playset. Can y'all see that bad boy? Like those sound effects? So, check this out. So, Target, right? Target has been running something like a 25% off of one toy it's been from like late October sometime. I think it's to like the 15th or 18th of November. I have been looking at this thing since it came out, right? I just want a playset to display and have all of my, like these anamorphic characters that came out, style characters that came out in the 90s, like the Turtles, you know, like Toxic Crusaders, like Street Sharks. Just something playful and cartoony. I've been wanting a play set that I could just put on my shelf and just kind of put guys on and display them on it, and I thought it looked cool. So I kind of been eyeballing this thing, but they've been sitting. They've never moved. Their regular price, $79.99. So Target has the discount. The discount thing is 25% off of one toy or action figure. This is finally on sale. It's marked down from $79 to like either $55 or $49, I can't remember. So it's marked down, and then I put the coupon on top of it. I paid $44 for this, and this is what I wanted for. That was my price point, like $45, $50. If I could get it for $45, $50, it's regular $80. I said I was gonna cop it. Copped it. I cannot wait to assemble this and put it together. Like over this Christmas break, over that time period that we have, I'm gonna have some fun putting this bad boy together. And so, yeah, I'm excited about this. I know it's nothing like the original. I watched the Mutant Mayhem movie. I thought it was cool. I don't know how you guys felt about it. Like, it's not my Turtles, and that's okay. Like, it's supposed to change. I believe in the evolution of stuff, and it's supposed to evolve, right? You don't need the turtle communicators like you had back in the day. You've got cell phones and the internet, so let it change, let it evolve. Let's see what happens. I haven't seen any of the cartoon show because it's on one of those streaming services that I refuse to get, and I'm not buying any more streaming services. I'm already a football fan and got the NFL Sunday ticket, so that's enough. But I cannot wait to put this thing together. This is something I'm gonna do, you know, over this Christmas break period. And even though it's old, I don't care. It's my channel. I can do what I want to do. I'm gonna talk about this bad boy when I put it together. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, that's a good one. Then I got one more pickup that's off of the sales. It's not anything that was on sales, but yeah, your boy got something from the Big Bad Toy Store. So this bad boy is something that I pre-ordered a while back. I pre-ordered this thing, I don't know, a year or so ago, and it finally came in. This is something that I could not wait to have. I know that everyone else has already gotten theirs. I just got mine. I have never seen this in store here locally in Little Rock. This is why I pre-ordered it. Maybe it'll make it to my stores, maybe it won't. This is the struggle that I have living in Arkansas. You don't get everything. I'm still waiting to find the Luke Cage and Iron Fist 2-pack. I want that Luke Cage. You get a couple of figs here. Other than that, you have to order them. And if I didn't have this, I would have regretted it. And here it is. Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider. Look at that. That thing is gorgeous. This is something that I desperately need in my collection. I have had, I don't know if you can see, but I've got the Ghost Rider with the flame. It's over here on the wall. You probably can't make it out, but I've got certain figures that I keep on card. When they redid the Ghost Rider, reissued it from the 90s, and they redid that card, I left it up there. But I wanted this one. He's got his bike. That's gonna stay on card. This ain't staying in the box. This bad boy got to be opened. I gotta display it. Can't wait to do that, man. Yeah, this is a good one. So, Danny Ketch, Ghost Rider. Man, it looks amazing. I might be making a video in another 15 minutes on this, man. But yeah, that's about it for your boy, man. I got a lot of good pickups and some things I want to open and do, man. And I'm probably gonna sit here and just enjoy some things, display and post some figs, man. But that's about it, man. I want to remind you, make sure you follow us over on Instagram at Buy That Toy. Subscribe to the channel right here on YouTube. Like, comment, man. Just interact. I'm looking to meet people. I'm located in Arkansas. Love to meet up. I love going to conventions and checking it out, man. Buying retro and old stuff is kind of where the sweet spot is for me. I love that. But even the new stuff is just fun when you go out and find it. So it's fun to buy everything. Like, this is just a hobby that we all love, and I'm happy that you came and checked it out, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit your boy up, man. What have you bought? What are you looking to find, man? I would love to hear from you guys, interact with you more, man. Until I get with you again, man, hey, I'll leave it like this. Peace. Have a great day.